Hi, friend.
Hi, friend.
Welcome back to the Friend Podcast. I'm your co-host, Sarah.
I'm your co-host, Sabrina.
Welcome back. I just said welcome back. Welcome. This is the
Friend Podcast.
Happy Friday to all who celebrate, which should be everybody.
Yeah, who doesn't like a Friday?
What's new? What's groovy?
I'm going to be an aunt.
Oh, yeah. TT Sabrina. Chia. Sorry. I keep forgetting. Because Natalie, my friend Natalie is becoming a tia. But she's gonna be Titi Natalie.
Oh, cutie.
But you're gonna be Chia. You could be like Chia Brina or like Chia Bina.
Chia Sasa, probably. No. That's what they all call me.
I like Namina or Babina or Bina.
Listen, I got a little family nickname. It's Sasa. All right. I
think
it'd be cutie.
When do they do?
Late October, I think. Late October.
So when are you gonna meet this baby? Probably not till
maybe like under a few months.
Yeah.
Probably next year, like January.
Is your other brother coming or not?
Yeah, he's coming in April 13th.
He has a ticket now.
Yes, he's coming.
Okay, because this man...
No, he can't back away now.
This man's been flip-flopping, and I'm like, am I going to meet you? Am I not? Are you fake? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, bro, he's coming April 13th. Going to be here for a month.
Where's he sleeping?
Who the hell knows?
Your bed?
Probably, yeah. He's probably going to be sleeping in my bed, and Felipe will be sleeping in his bed, and I'll be on the couch. Might have to take a dog sitting gig here and there.
In the middle of the living room on a blow-up mattress for everyone to look at like an artifact in the morning.
Yeah, lovely. I can't wait. I should just go sleep in my parents' room. Put the blow-up bed in there. Do I want to do that? Never mind.
No, I don't think you do.
My apartment is super small. There's nowhere to hide. I'm going to put it in the...
Have you slept on the couch before, right?
I have. I hated it.
Oh.
I prefer the blow-up bed.
And then you just like put the coffee table on the ceiling?
Off to the side. Somehow it all fits.
Where's the side? Sabrina's mom, hoarder.
There's no side. You're right.
Yeah, where's the side? She has furniture. If a wall is empty, there's room for another piece of furniture that can store another trinket.
It's funny. There's nothing on our walls, but our floors are filled up.
She won't put anything on the ceiling on the walls because it's rented, but you could still put stuff on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, but also, like, who needs, like, 5 different, like, cabinets and
But the
shelves?
decor would also be weird on the wall. Because you ever just have, like, a random... What possesses this woman to have a random Washington Wizards bobblehead?
She found it. It was free. That's what hoarders are, Sarah.
Literally, I'm like, you don't even watch basketball, let alone this basketball.
She didn't even know who the hell that was. I had to tell her.
And then she got these see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil little monkeys.
She actually bought that on Amazon, I think.
The more you know, the more you grow.
Yeah. So that's going to be a fun time. What's new with you?
I submitted my NTPA. We had a little Zoom party.
Ooh.
It's kind of dumb.
Yeah,
you just
Zoom.
submit it together while you're on a Zoom call. But we got the day off. We didn't have to go to internship.
Imagine if you still had to work. That'd be fucking crazy.
So that's done. I never have to think about it again. That's the best part about that. Done and dusted. Now I just have to worry about passing for praxis. It's fine. You know what's crazy? They'll take any teacher off the street, but at UMD won't.
What the hell is that?
Like, I could just teach right now if I wanted, but UMD does not allow it.
Y'all need teachers, but like, why are you so picky still? Please.
I listened to this podcast. I don't know if I brought this up like somewhere else in the podcast, but I'll bring it up again because there's this whole phenomenon of like a teacher shortage, and there is a teacher shortage.
Yeah.
But there isn't a teacher shortage. If teachers were compensated correctly with the right administrative support, with the right time off, you would have everybody flocking to teaching. But because it's underpaid, underappreciated, the administration sucks, no one wants to do it.
Yeah. I think like a few months ago, I don't know, at some point when I was like researching possible options for me in life, in careers, I think a lot of people have like thought, oh, maybe I could be a teacher. This is the experience that you get. This is the experience I had. You look up what it takes to be a teacher. You see that it's a lot of work. And then you look up the salary and it's absolutely a joke. So then you don't want to do it. But
now there's so much less you have to do to become a teacher. Well, you have to have a degree, but you don't have to pass all the qualifying tests right away.
So you just have to...
Well, you do to graduate from UMD. but you don't to be a teacher.
UMD is so special and freaky fresh.
Am I really eating soup for dinner?
You should.
Okay.
What is
that? Chikorina?
Yeah.
Slay.
Sarah has butthole issues.
Nice. Thanks, Pookie.
Do you want to tell them about that?
You won't even eat with us.
Babe, if I eat curry,
To me.
She'll be dead.
I've been having digestive issues lately.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to eat bland. Oh, bananas.
Hell yeah.
I'm just trying to eat bland, unhappy, sad food.
It's not unhappy and sad. You can eat bread, rice.
Anything that's in my body is absolutely just going straight through me right now.
Yeah.
Like, I shat at the school 3 times today. And it was not like...
3 times?
It was not poop. It was water.
And you had to run.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The only thing between me and shitting myself was a clench and a prayer.
Oh my God.
And you don't have people covering for you because my mentor wasn't there. So I was like...
You were covering for her.
Yeah, I was like, all right,
well...
I texted Natalie. I was like, hey.
Let's all have a meeting in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was like, can you come here, please, now?
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
I had that happen to me like about a week and a half ago, and I'm usually the constipated one, so that was very scary. And it was like I pooped like 3 times by like 11 a.m. It was like really bad.
Sabrina's always the constipated one. I have a difficult gut biome. Mm-hmm. No, a delicate gut biome. So I'm always the one with the runs.
Yeah.
And so whenever the other one has the other one, I'm like, how do you do this?
How can you stand this?
But I'm telling you, being constipated way worse than being... You know what?
No,
if you're constipated, you have a brick in your tummy. Mm-hmm. At least I'm flushed.
No, because flush to me means like it'll be hurting down there for a while. It'll not feel right.
Like you're not... You know what is tragic? Public school toilet paper.
Yes.
I had the 1 ply, like wrapping it 7 times to get like, a thick enough barrier to get in there.
Yeah. I have a question for the listeners. What do you think is worse, constipation or diarrhea?
Constipation.
Diarrhea. We will never agree.
I just like the constipation where you just feel like you have to go and it's like hurting. I can't do it.
I'm so used to it. It's like normal. It's second nature
to me. I'd rather
to
it be flowing straight through me.
No, that's spooky scary. Because if you can't make it in time, if it's constipation, it hurts and you just have to sit on the toilet for like 2 seconds, and then I know that I'll be fine. Nothing will come out.
Nothing is worse than straining for a fucking pebble.
Yeah, that's true. It is pretty frustrating.
I
just don't strain anymore.
A core memory in our friendship was when Sabrina clogged my toilet.
Oh, no. Yeah.
And literally a sphere of shit came up.
Yes.
Remember? It was literally a ball.
That was very embarrassing.
And I was like, did they come out of your body looking like that?
Yeah, it did.
How does that not hurt?
It did hurt. I was constipated.
It was like a tennis ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunately a lot of my shits. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I need to get checked.
I was like, girl, tell me that this plunger made it do that.
Yeah. I also... Was that the time? No, never mind.
My titty?
Yeah.
No, that was a different time.
Oh, okay.
That was something else. That was also a clogged toilet, though.
Oh, a lot of times, and you always saved me.
Yeah, like, at the end of the day, I just don't think there's any point in pretend. Like, unclog it, baby girl. We'll just unclog it together. I don't even have to look. I'll just...
Yeah. Yeah.
True
unadulterated
friendship. I wouldn't do that for anybody. Today, at my school, a 2nd grader pooped on the floor of the bathroom. And all I have to say is that that's definitely premeditated.
I just want to know how
you don't decide that you're just gonna like. You don't just not make it. That's like you're like, I'm gonna poop on the floor today, and it was just reeking into every classroom in the hallway.
Oh my god. Yeah, because aren't the bathrooms like open?
Yeah,
like there's no doors.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Because they're not supposed to be playing around in there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, today I felt so bad because one of my kids, he's known for playing in the bathroom a lot, and so I found him in there. And I was like, get out. Like, you've been in here for a while. And then he was like, no, Miss Campbell, I'm not playing around. Like, my tummy hurt really bad and I had to go. And I was like, you know what? I am so sorry. Because I also came back from doing that exact same thing. And the fact that I just assumed that you didn't have a problem was unkind of me.
Yeah.
He was like, my stomach hurt really bad. I had to go. I was like, you know what? You're right.
True.
My B.
True.
I take it back.
He could also be lying though. You never know.
I don't know. He's not a liar.
Oh, okay.
If anything, he's
too
kid. Honest.
Aw, poor kid.
He's very honest because he has impulse control issues.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he'll just be sitting there and he'll be like, fuck.
Is this the one you always talk about?
Yeah. So bless him. He actually, my friend Natalie, her mentor had him when I was like last year when he was a first grader.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's just so cute because now I'm like, oh,
carry on.
I had him. He's not as bad. Like, it would be one thing to be underperforming and annoying, but he's annoying and very smart.
Yeah.
So at least he's not like, I have some that are like dumb and dumb. And it's
dumb
hard.
And dumb and dumber.
Today, one of my kids, the question was 300 minus 195. And he was like, I know the answer. It's 295. And I was like...
Did he say it like that?
Oh, no, he said 5.
Oh, okay.
No, what did he say? No, yeah, he said 295. And I was like, that's not the right answer, honey. And he was like, no, I know the answer. I know it. I'm like, no, you don't. Like, literally everything sort of being like, shut the hell up because you're dumb.
Oh, my God.
Because he always thinks he has the answer right, and he never does.
Yeah, I don't... Is he looking for attention? Probably.
Yeah, he just wants a cookie. And then he'll keep writing the answer wrong, even if you erase it and say it's not right. He's like, I'm like, girl.
Yeah, this is why I want to homeschool my kids. I'm getting closer and closer to that decision, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I recommend homeschool.
Kids are just annoying.
And they make your perfect angels annoying.
Yeah.
My first nanny kid, untouched by public school, was very normal.
Perfect.
Yeah. Now she says bruh, and every other word out of her mouth is literally.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And she watches like Skippity
And she
Toilet.
watches Skibbity Toilet.
The worst.
Roblox.
I tried to tell... I asked Sarah to like show her this like Minecraft YouTuber because she's into Minecraft, right? And this is like story based, very like, you know.
But the thing is Lily's such a tomboy now because of all these influences.
Geez.
She doesn't want to watch like a family in Roblox. She wants to watch like whatever they do.
Watch
Escapes and stuff.
Oh my God. Bless you.
Whatever.
Do you have a favorite this week?
My favorite is, I guess it's not a physical favorite.
That's fine.
Honestly. I've been that's a hyperfixation and a favorite, honestly. I might squish them into one. Old Dominion.
Oh yeah.
Repeat in my head.
That is physical. It's like
it's a song. It's
music.
It's a band. We've seen them twice live.
Yes.
I would go again. They're
so
incredible.
good.
It's like 3 hours of just like the best vibe.
Yeah.
They're great live, great stage presence, not a lot of talking. It's just like, let's sing and get going. But they're storytellers.
They are.
Yeah.
They are all songwriters, I think, right?
Yeah.
And they all wrote
They've wrote a lot of famous songs that you know.
Yeah.
And they're just great storytellers. The vibe is great. So anyway, and their songs are all very short, so the concert's pretty short.
Yeah.
But they just have the best like summer like no hard feelings and no bad vibes. What was it? Their tour was called like the No Bad Vibes tour.
I think so.
It was just like good shit.
Yeah. The kind of shit you like to sway to in the sun.
So and lately I don't know. Sometimes you just rediscover.
I think Old Dominion is one of those bands that like you know is good, but like you don't listen to them often. So when
and
you
now
rediscover
I'm like
them
on replay. I'm playing the This Is Old Dominion like playlist on Spotify all the time because it's just like easy. Yeah, you don't want to skip any of them.
Every once in a while, one of their songs, like "Be With You," just came up like randomly like last week, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is good."
My new favorite song. I'm not a bandwagoner.
"Be With Me" is what it's called.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not a bandwagoner. We've been fans for a long time.
Yeah.
But their new album, they have a song called "How Good Is That?"
Yeah.
And it's literally like summer in a bottle. Yeah. Like,
is that your favorite right now?
Yeah.
Their favorite song?
It just reminds me of the lake. It reminds me of summer, but not the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Reminds me of
not the bad stuff.
I mean, no, like not the mosquitoes and
no,
just like good shit.
Chilling. Oh my God, that feeling, the
post swim
shower. Post swim shower pre-dinner feeling. Oh, delicious.
I don't ever
when your skin is like warm from the sun but also fresh because you just showered and you smell good and the air smells good when you go outside.
What didn't happen to me last year?
Light.
Oh yeah, where my family owns their house in Michigan, it stays light till like 10:30.
Yes.
But you know what's crazy? In the past we've had problems with our hair being really dry. That didn't happen to me this year.
No. Why is that?
I don't know.
I feel like we have good hair when we're at the lake. Like,
But in the past, we've been like, it's brittle.
I wonder if you know what I think it is? We washed it every night.
Oh, yeah. I don't wash it every day now.
Yeah,
when
I don't
I'm at the
either.
lake, I just like brush it out.
I literally let it be.
It's also not salt water, so it's like
Yeah.
water.
Yeah. I don't know what we used to do, but now it's...
We tried to like bring hair masks, and it just was like dry.
Yeah. I think the trick really is to not wash it unless like it's really bad.
I think like I wash my hair like 3 times that week.
Yeah.
Also, when it's oily, you don't need to have it done. Like put it in a bun or a
Yeah, put it up. You can put it in a bun.
Yeah, because you're just going in the water again.
Yeah.
Good shit. Simple life.
Great times.
Yeah. So what's yours?
My favorite is kind of like a productivity thing.
How many times are you gonna say in this?
Damn, girl.
Oh, no, you just been,
I'm trying to decide where I want to go. I can't just speak perfectly like you. Excuse me. I did it again. So, do you know Notion?
Yeah.
I think everybody knows Notion. It's like a product, like a planner website sort of thing.
It's very overwhelming.
It is very overwhelming. Yeah. I thought that too. But then I decided to go for it. There's like these $10 Notion templates on Etsy. And I was like, you know what? It might help my life. And it did. I bought one.
You're in your spending money era.
I have. Unfortunately, it upsets me. But also I'm trying to use it in responsible ways. Like this has been helping me a lot to plan things. It's called a all-in-one planner by Kitsch Street. KITSCH ST.
Kitsch Street.
On Etsy, yeah. And it's amazing. Like, it's perfect for any kind of planning. There's fitness, there's daily, weekly, yearly. There's even content creation planning, which I've been using a lot for our podcast, for my hopefully up-and-coming YouTube that I plan on having.
Is art, right?
Yeah, my art YouTube. And, yeah, it's perfect. Great. Really helps.
Love that.
You already did your hyperfixation.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, I just realized this kind of goes with my Notion thing. But my hyperfixation right now is cameras and wanting so badly to buy a camera, but I'm holding myself back.
Yeah, I don't know why you want to do that.
For YouTube.
I know, but they're expensive. Whoa.
I know. I don't want to get a
also,
really expensive
I feel
one,
like...
Also, my dad has a project in his head, and so I might, we might split it if we decide to get one.
I have like a point and shoot.
Yeah.
The pod doesn't know about this, but I was deeply into photography for 10 years probably. Mm-hmm. And I spent my fair share on cameras.
Yeah.
And the one camera that really just stays true is the Canon G7X Mark II. It has, for what it is, it's a point and shoot camera. It takes amazing video for what it is. Like, it's not a video camera. Mm-hmm. And it takes great pictures. Like, some of my best pictures are from that camera.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law is really big into cameras, and he has the Sony I think Sigma A6500. Mm-hmm. So, and I really want that. So he's going to give it to me, but he's been taking a little while because he also, so you have to buy lenses for that. And lenses are $200, $300, $400, $500. Yeah. I still have all my lenses from when I was a photographer, but they don't work on that camera. They only work on a DSLR. So he's going to give me that camera. But a couple years ago, I was like, okay, well, I want something to just try first. So I got the cheaper version of the same, like it was in the same family, but not the same camera. Mm-hmm. And it's good. It's what every single picture of us that you've seen on the Instagram was taken with that camera.
Yeah.
And it is good. It's very easy to use. Good. Yeah. But I don't know. It's I can see why he has the more expensive one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. See, I don't know anything about cameras, so I don't really care. I just need something to record that doesn't take 10 hours to upload, aka my stupid iPhone.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't take that long.
The G7X Mark II is a great camera, and it has great battery life. I've never had to replace the battery, and it will record for hours. And
I need something simple that helps me.
Yeah, it just point and shoot, autofocus. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Love it. So, and it's pretty... As far as cameras go,
but now it's cheap. Did they still sell it, do you think?
Let's see. Nope, they still have it.
Oh.
And
like $500.
So it's more expensive now because
it's proven to be great.
No, because it's technically like it's not out anymore.
Oh, okay.
So people are
and people like it.
Selling it, yeah. but they have very similar ones. I bought mine for $800, I think. You can get it in a set for like $1,000 with like micro SD cards in a bag and stuff. But
yeah,
I bought it for my high school graduation, actually, is when I bought it.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. I haven't graduated since then, so haven't got myself a gift. But well, yeah,
Soon enough.
I graduated with my associates, but I didn't get it to present then because I was like,
yeah,
yay, 2 more years left. Congratulations. But this time I think I'm gonna get Louis Vuitton.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, this is unlocking
But a belt
new
bag.
door. Okay.
My other thought was maybe getting a camera, but if my brother-in-law gives me his, I won't get one.
Yeah.
What was the other thing I was gonna get though? I was like in between 3 big things. One of my friends is getting themselves a car. I was like, whoa, and that's only because they then will have the big girl job to pay it off.
Yeah, yeah.
But also her car's old as fuck, so I get it.
She deserves it.
But yeah, I think that the smartest car to have is the one that you're not in debt for. So
Truly.
I won't be upgrading my car anytime soon. Also, my car is like 2 years old.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Petunia. Also, thank you so much for letting me borrow her all the time.
Yeah, Sabrina uses my car a lot, but you know, I see it like one of 2 ways. Either you're gonna ask me to pick you up,
true,
and I'm gonna feel bad saying no because like
I don't want to pick you up.
Yeah, I don't want to pick you up, so I'm like, and I don't need it. So I guess there is like I have been in the car with Sabrina in a couple sketchy situations because she's a new driver and she also doesn't drive all the time. So both of those things equate to not being
the best driver.
Consistent driver. Like sometimes she's really good at it and other times I'm like so yeah, sometimes I guess I do worry. I worry about when anybody gets in my car though, because like or drives my car without me.
Yeah,
because it's like your car.
Yeah,
but I think like the assumption would be that if whoever used it and broke it pays for it.
Of course.
So that's your risk to run, baby.
Truly.
Hot
take.
I don't have a hot take.
You don't have one? Okay.
I could probably make one, but I don't have one.
I can give you 2, just cause.
It's your interview episode, so she gets 2 hyperfixations.
Yeah. Okay. My first hot take is that raising a child with someone is terrifying to me.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely terrifying. And like the more I think about it, the more it scares me. But also I worry that I think about raising a child by myself a little too
romantically.
Yes. Like I'm worried that like girl mom, I don't want, or a boy mom, I don't want to be like that at all.
I don't think you are when you're a single mom.
Really?
I don't know any single mom who's like,
Oh, interesting. You would think that it's even more
think about
because
those single moms, you know, Erica's not like that.
Yeah, but she's a girl.
Oh, I know a couple of single boy moms that you don't know. Zev's a single boy mom.
Oh, okay.
You know that you spend a lot of time with him. But I think honestly that is perpetuated by because you want the boy to like you. That's
true. More than your partner or something like that. I just don't see but then I also feel like it might be a little too possessive as well. This line of thinking. I'm like, because I'm like, I want that child to be just mine. I don't want anybody else to influence them. But then that's toxic and crazy.
I think you're chiller when you don't have someone breathing down your neck telling you what to do all the time with the kid.
Yeah, that's definitely
you don't have to share.
That's where it stems from.
You don't have to pick a school together. You don't have to pick anything together. It's just you.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of divorced parents out there struggle, and even like kids with divorced parents.
I feel like Lily, my first nanny kid, she comes from a divorced family household, but they were divorced when she was like 6 months old, and actually before that. And she doesn't struggle like her mom is definitely the stronger. She's with her more, so she picks the activities. He's kind of just like, okay,
yeah. And
whatever activity he wants to do with her, he'll do on his day, but it can only be on his day.
I think it was really just my ex that like really like.
Yeah, that would be traumatizing.
Not even that, just like I had a conversation with him once and he was like my mom used to beat me and like I could never forgive her for that or some dumb shit, and I was like I was beaten too, and it's like
but okay. Wasn't he not even beaten?
No, he was like slapped. His mom is Southern, you know, and like,
but like not a lot.
No, he was like slapped once or twice. He was like one of those guys, you know, the typical white kid that's like, fuck you, God. Mom. Yeah, no.
He's still like that.
He's still like that. And so like that right there was like, I just can't even fathom being with someone or even the possibility of someone having such an opposite thought of me raising a kid. Like,
you got to get into those conversations before you lock them down, baby.
Truly. And then my other hot take, if I can find it, because I can't remember jack shit. And these are two things that we're going to go into in the episode, is that I like that I'm a quitter. I used to think it was a flaw of mine. Now I don't. Be a quitter, guys. Don't be afraid. You're just like, okay.
I don't have anything to add to that because I don't think that it serves you all the time.
I think it doesn't serve me all the time, but also like I'd rather that than be stuck in something and not think I can get out.
I feel like I'm the person who thinks I'm stuck in stuff and can't get out, but I can always talk myself up into it. And I think I like that because then I give myself more time to think about it and I can do it in a more graceful way sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like you being a quitter, sometimes you're like, bye. And I'm like, whoa.
I think there hasn't ever been a thing that I've quit besides college and like not taking my finals and whatnot. Like, I don't think there hasn't been a single thing that I've quit that I think I miss. I think that, yes, I agree with that. I'd rather do it and quit because it doesn't serve me than choose to not do it because I'm afraid or something and then like regret not doing it.
I think sometimes so I'm the opposite. And I think like sometimes there's times where I've been like, oh, I want to quit this right now. Mm-hmm. And then I wait a little bit and it ended up just being like a passing thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes I have to let myself get there because finishing things is important, like in certain aspects. Other aspects, like I think you're much better at quitting things that shouldn't be like, that should take up a lot of room in my head. Doesn't happen for you. But like college, for example, I was pretty much like, I'm finishing this whether I'm dead or alive. Like, this is getting done.
Yeah. I feel like I'm that way with things that I care about. Like this podcast at first, I wanted to quit because it was.
Yeah, but if I didn't like push you to, then you probably wouldn't. Then you probably would have quit.
Yeah, but also because like that's the thing. Like if I'm not given a reason to continue, why should I? Especially like everything that I have quit, I kind of like did on my own. Like I decided to go to college. I decided to do this freaking sketchy ass job for someone for free. Anything really. Like I just decided to do these things. And then I realized this is stupid. No. But like you and I decided to do this podcast and then I don't want to be the reason that it's done for you. So,
but then right after when we went public, also we hadn't gone public with it at the time.
That's true.
And you were like, this is boring. And I was like, okay, let's go public then. And now you get feedback every week and people who say they love it.
Yeah, now I love it.
Yeah, and it's like
now like I'm branching out. Yeah, it's like this is how you open doors for yourself, I guess.
And starting a podcast is hard when you have no platform prior. A lot of people have a YouTube channel or a vlog channel and they're like, I'm starting a podcast, and everyone follows them from the YouTube channel to the podcast. Mm-hmm. So it is interesting to see this grow from the ground up because I don't really think we have a lot of listeners outside of... Well, we do. We don't have a lot of listeners, but we do have listeners outside of people we know.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I don't know how they find us.
I know. I don't know either. Did you know that one of our Ike McGick has 51 views on YouTube? Isn't that strange? And all the other ones have like 2 views. And I'm pretty sure that's me. And like you. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I don't know.
That is
Isn't
weird.
That weird?
I don't know.
Something's going on, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like all you need is a little bit of encouragement to keep you going. Whether it comes from you, like you are good at that yourself, or it comes from outside sources, which is definitely what I need to keep going.
Yeah.
So, but don't be afraid to quit if something is really bringing you down, like a job. Maybe don't quit if you like have responsibilities, but like
I don't recommend quitting your job for no reason.
Think of an out. If you have a toxic relationship, think of an out, Yeah,
I feel that. Today's episode, I am interviewing Sabrina because I want us like all to get familiar with each other. All get to know each other, say hey, vibe. And I think it's important for you to know your co-hosts. So we're both very different. And I think a lot of people will identify with one of us and one people will have more interested in one than the other. Mm-hmm. So I tried to ask questions that were hard hitting, not just like shoe size, favorite food. I was like, let's open her up. So today we're about to find out like who the real Sabrina is. What's her last meal, if she was on death row.
Let's do
her star sign and her biggest regret. We're going to hear about all of that. And hopefully that opens you up to being a fan of hers. I don't know.
Other conversations, other topics in the future.
Yeah. And I picked 10 questions and I ended up with like some lighter, some harder, but I didn't want them all to be like 30-minute like answers.
Yeah.
So let's go see what Sabrina has to say on all these riveting, interesting topics. So today we're really going to dive into your co-host Sabrina, and we're just gonna figure out who the real Sabrina is and do a little
Great, 'cause I don't know her.
These are not like what's your shoe size, what's your birthday. These are like deep get to know her type questions.
I'm a little nervous.
We have one. The last one is lighthearted, so you can struggle for 9 and then 10 you get a break.
Oh, great, thanks. That's so nice of you.
But as her best friend, I thought of things that like Sabrina's not a huge talk.
No.
But if you like get her going, she talks. Mm-hmm. But I feel like even in the beginning of the podcast, you like weren't. I'm like a natural yapper.
Yeah.
I yap like all day, every day. What is that?
About anything.
The TikTok that last night I had dreamed you were a bottle of something.
Mustard.
Which is weird because normally you're mayo in my dreams. That's me. That TikTok sound. I think it's part of what makes me like a good teacher.
Yeah.
Because I can feign interest in almost anything. Mm-hmm. Like, please do tell me more about like. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen the Skibbity toilet video?
Oh, this is not an example. This is you actually yapping? Yes, it's ridiculous.
So my kids are really into the Skibbity toilet video, and
this generation is doomed.
Yeah, and they'll just like be in the middle of class and they'll be like, Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet.
If I have one piece of advice for parents is keep your kids off the internet.
Yes.
Homeschool them, lock them in a cage, we'll make them learn to sow seeds. I don't know, but homeschool.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think about homeschool for my own kids. So anyway, that's me. This is also going to be hard because I love to talk. So this is like very herb centered and I'm just not going to interrupt. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
I guess.
Also to preface this, I think that you should go with your first instinct of what you say.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you think about it for a long time, you could be like, oh, well, but no, like the first thing that pops into your head to some of these questions is like your gut answer, in my opinion.
Okay, sure thing.
So our first question for you is, who is your hero?
Honestly, I think my dad.
I thought you were gonna, so when I was coming up with these questions, I thought you were gonna say mom, but I knew if you thought about it for a second longer, you'd probably say your dad.
Yeah. Wait, I thought about my mom first. I just thought about my parents in general, and then I realized like a lot about my mom. I love her so much, but like a lot of what she has done, I would do different. So like I look up to her obviously, but also like in terms of like hero, like role model, I think I'd want to follow in my dad's footsteps a little more.
I think that your dad also at the base of your family is like who brought you to the life you have now.
Yeah. My dad is a very hardworking man. He basically is the reason I'm here in America. Yeah. You know? My mom is a great support for him for sure, but also like I don't know, my dad is me. I am my dad. Yeah. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
We share
That's
a
why
lot.
They both bother you, but
yeah, but I am my dad, and it's the reason he bothers me.
Weird. That's not me at all.
No, not at all.
Just you. Okay, so if there was a playlist of your life, like of just songs, what would the title of the playlist be?
Whoa, playlist, girl.
And she loves a good playlist.
I do. I love music so much. I'm trying to think of an existing playlist that I have. No, never mind.
I feel like it just has to be. You don't even have to think about the songs though. It's just like, what would the title be?
You're okay, kid. I feel like anything that would be like. I thought of Taylor Swift first, obviously.
Because you're on your own, kid.
Yeah. Duh. But also, you're okay, just like, because I'm such an overthinker. And like, most of the time when I listen to music, like, I listen to Andy Grammer 24/7 because I want to feel happy. So, like, any music that I would have in my life playlist would be happy music. And it's like reminding me, like, stop stressing. Stop tripping.
Quick sidebar on Taylor Swift. You've heard the thing about her being. The 5th song on every album is the deepest song on her on her
I haven't heard that.
Okay, so she says the 5th track on every album is the deepest song.
Oh, whoa.
And if you look back on her albums, it's true. So on Midnights, it's You're on Your Own, Kid.
Oh,
and that song, like,
I love that song.
I have gone through like much less hardship in my life than you, and I still feel like
it hits.
Yeah. Anybody, it's just like
it just hits.
Learning that life is hard and people aren't really looking out for you, and it's just you're on your own, kid. Anyway,
and it's so I don't know.
We could do a whole episode on Taylor Swift.
We really could,
but
yeah, any song in that realm, you're on your own, kid. Any like happy, like you're okay, like Andy Grammer type music. That's what would be on my.
Keep your head up,
Alex.
But truly, like
I want
Andy
so
Grammer.
badly to ask you because I'm curious.
Yeah, so like on Lover, it was the Archer, her fifth song.
Yeah.
And that is
The deepest.
the deepest on that album. And then like Reputation's Delicate.
What's Folklore? Because that entire album is pretty
My
deep.
Tears Ricochet.
Whoa.
And that was all about like how her songs being stolen and stuff.
Yeah.
See, the woman is
love
a
that.
poet, artist, everything
I'm
above.
so excited for her new album.
Okay, this one's kind of goofy, but everybody always, it's very trendy right now to care about this. So, what's your star sign?
Oh gosh.
And rising and all
Sagittarius.
that. Do you know?
You know, I actually just looked it up because I didn't know. I have it on my phone somewhere, but I'm Sagittarius, born November 26th. I think my rising is like, oh, I could be wrong. I have to double check, but I think my rising is Leo. I don't know what that means, but, and then my moon is some Cancer or something like that.
Okay.
I
I don't
could
know
be
what that
wrong.
means, but someone out there that does know what it
You
means.
know, I don't like to say that I'm into horoscopes and astrology, but like every time I see those stupid little like posts on Instagram, I'm like, yeah, that's me. And like I'm like, oh, Sagittarius, they're right. So like I low key subscribe to it.
I mean, I think a lot of people in your life and mine are like they are the star sign that they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So,
So I subscribe to it.
I mean, I'm a
Whatever.
Scorpio,
Yeah.
but I don't know my rising and my moon because I'm adopted. So,
Ask her if she's mad about it.
remember that little
Wait, what was that, school?
campfire with my cousins?
Yeah.
This isn't about me though. Okay, this is gonna be hard for you,
Oh no.
but you have to like first instinct.
Okay.
What is your biggest regret?
Not jumping at anything that I want to jump at. Like just thinking about things too much in general. So like in high school, this is stupid, but like in high school, I wanted to join the theater department earlier. I wanted to like actually try to act and stuff because I've always been interested, although I was too shy.
Yeah.
Or like I wanted to do volleyball. I was too shy. And then at senior year, everybody was telling me I should have tried out like all these years. And I was like, I just was too afraid. And then college also, I was like too hesitant to try. Just like regretting not trying earlier.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
I think I'm getting better though.
Yeah.
Trying to get better.
I think that with
Even with driving.
25, the age of enlightenment,
Yeah.
I think I'm like this too. I'm much less scared of like, I was always scared of what people thought about me or like what embarrassed or whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
because who cares? So it's like age.
I guess I didn't answer the question. It was biggest.
Yeah. I was generally thinking about like one thing, but
I can't think of one. I really can't.
I think it's fine to say like anything.
A relationship, maybe. A relationship, maybe. Because that was just too much turmoil, bro. Turmoil.
You could do a whole episode on our mental health. How long was that? 5 months?
5 months, 6 months, 5. I don't even know. I don't want to know.
Oh, good God.
It felt like an eternity
Yeah.
for me to go
He
in
like,
there.
not almost, but like, I don't think it would have happened, but I feel like that's the closest we've ever come to like being like separated like that.
Yeah.
So much. Like, not like a little tiff. Like, that's still the most extended period of time where I've ever felt like I can't be friends with this person.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
And like for a dumb reason, for a guy. Stupid one.
Yeah. Is that all you care to say?
I still have a hard time thinking back on that.
What would you, this is like a side quest.
Okay.
What would you say to him if you just saw him randomly right now and he asked you like to tell you the truth about like truly not like nice, like tell him how you felt about that situation? Like, what would you say?
I would say that he definitely played into my natural guilted nature. He manipulated me, even though he probably wouldn't agree.
And if I ever saw him in a store, I would say, look who's still here, bitch. Because that man really thought that I was the problem.
And I'd say he's a love bomber.
Oh, yeah.
I would say a lot of things.
Now that we're getting into it,
Yeah.
you're going to love this one so much. What does life look like in 10 years?
Oh, I hate this one. Okay, in 10 years, how old will I be? 20, 30,
34. That's wild.
Okay, this is crazy. And maybe I've talked to you about this before, but like I have this dream of being a single mother. I don't know what it is. Like I just want to raise my own child on my own. I think because I've had such strenuous relationships in my life, I just envision myself with a child in one way or another by 34, you know. I would like to be my own. I would like to have my art business off the ground and like live off of that somehow. or at least like most of my income would come from that. And I honestly, when it comes to like citizenship, I would hope that I'm an American, but probably not. Realistically, I'd probably have my green card, working towards it. I would like to be living here for sure. Is that realistic? I don't know. I thought I was going to be in Brazil like 6 years ago. So
6 years ago, and then like 4 years ago, and then like 2 years ago.
Yeah. So who knows? But that's what I envision often, and I hope for.
Okay, I think that was realistic. I left it up to interpretation. Like, do you feel like it could be something that's gonna happen? Or, like, totally, like, in my dream real world. Like, it could be either.
I want to get deep, too, a little bit. Because, like, I feel like just last year I wasn't really thinking about kids like that. But, like, seeing you and Alex, like, move in and, like, talk about your future and, like, now you're getting married. The more I see that, the more I'm like, damn, I want to have a little
But not necessarily with a man.
No, honestly, I barely think about having a child with someone else. I just think about the child. I think
it's a great time in, like, the world to have your own kid. Like, the science and all that, you don't need a man. No. And my mom has many friends who actually really, like, trailblazed, like, sperm donation, like, when we were kids. And, you know, a lot, like, it's become more common.
Yeah.
But there's so many places. Like, I don't know if anybody follows London and Olivia on TikTok. They've actually had some controversial things that came up about them. They're, like, from the South, very white, and all these tweets were uncovered of them using the N-word.
Classic.
But they are a lesbian couple trying to conceive a child. And there's a service apparently where you can do, like, private donation. So it's just one, like, the guy only donates to you. So there's no siblings. It's just like you're the only one allowed to have that donor. And you could use the same one for, you know, however many times you want, but they don't recycle them.
That's interesting.
And I think I would be interested in that. I mean, if I was you, but I already have sperm, so.
Sperm.
So, if you could redo one life event, just one, what would it be?
Life event? College. Yeah, I really jumped the gun on that one. I just, like, sort of quit. And I feel like I quit because I thought I was going to have to go back to Brazil, like I did multiple times. But, like, I'm still here, and I didn't go back to Brazil. I should have stuck it out.
You should have just taken the final.
I didn't take the finals because I was like, oh my God, it's not
Sabrina
gonna count,
paid for these classes.
I'm a quitter.
Yeah, one thing about her. She paid for these classes, and then a week before finals, she's like, Sarah, I'm going to quit. It's not Sarah. She's called me friend. But she's like, I'm going to quit. Like, I have to quit. I cannot, like, I don't want to do this. And I was like, okay, but you paid for the class, and you're not going to get the credit. But if you take the final, I told her she could get the credit, and she didn't sit for the final.
Yeah. I jumped the gun, and I was like, I'm going to go to freaking Brazil anyways. It's whatever. The credits aren't going to transfer. I'm just never going to have a college education. It's all good.
Yeah.
So I didn't. And I'm dumb.
You said it, not me. This is a light one. What's your go-to Starbucks order? Tried and true.
Oh, white chocolate mocha. Easy.
White chocolate mocha hot.
Cold.
Oh,
I
really?
prefer cold. I mean, hot if it's... I don't know. I flip-flop, but usually I crave cold. Like, I want the foam. I want the whipped cream.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Although...
Oh.
How do you say it?
Oleato.
Oleato in English. In the English ways.
Oh, how do you say it? Oleato.
Yeah, I'm not Italian, so oleato.
It's olive oil coffee.
Yeah.
But it sounds whack.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's just very smooth.
But it does smell like olive oil.
Yes. A little.
But it doesn't taste as much like olive oil as it smells.
Crazy.
Sometimes when I sniff it, though, I'm like,
yeah, sometimes I think about it too hard, and I'm like, yeah, it's a little weird. But I assume they don't put too much. Like, they have to put, like, a tiny little bit. And, like, mix it with the cream or something.
I don't know. If you had to wear one outfit for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Flare pants.
Specific
brand.
Athleta. Yeah.
Athleta.
Elation.
Wide leg flares. And a scuba hoodie.
From
as
Lululemon.
of right now. From Lululemon. Does that
and Hoka's.
Oh, and Hoka's. My Hoka's. Yeah.
Basic
That's
bitch.
what I live in right now, so.
She's wearing leggings today, but I'm wearing what she's describing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Same pants. Lululemon came out with, what are they called? Their flare pants are called the Groove Pant. Mm-hmm. They are thin.
They're not groovy, I tell you what.
Thin, not tapered too much. It's just nothing.
It hugs your calves. And
Athleta is a bell bottom.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, it's so cute. So, if you were on death row...
Oh, no.
What's your last meal?
Oh.
It can be... Let's do drink, appetizer, dinner, like main meal, and a dessert.
Drink a caipirinha.
I know what the dessert is.
Drink is a caipirinha.
Oh. I thought you were going to say guarana, but that's because I don't drink alcohol.
I feel like if I'm on death row, I want alcohol. What was the other? Like
appetizer.
Entree? Appetizer.
Brassy bite.
No, actually, mozzarella sticks or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Oh, onion rings. I love a good onion ring.
What about cheese curds?
Yo! Fun fact, Sarah and I almost, what is it, franchised?
Well, we didn't almost because we don't have the money. But
yeah, but if we kind of wanted to.
Where my family has our family house in Michigan, there's an A&W, like an old-fashioned drive-through A&W. Like you can still drive up, you like switch a little button and they hang it on your door window and you eat it. And they have cheese curds.
Oh, delectable. Oh my God. Do they have that anywhere else?
It's a Midwestern thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So sad. I'd have that. Any cheesy fried thing or oniony.
Your dinner can have like a main and 2 sides.
Okay. I hate myself. The way I immediately thought the side has to be eggplants. And I hate myself so much. I'm so addicted to this stupid vegetable. Eggplants with tomato and onions sauteed.
You need to make that little combination for me because
I will.
I'm not understanding.
I don't know if you'll like it, but I love it. I'll eat the whole thing if you don't like it. Sauteed, all that. Probably steak. I'm gonna have a juicy ass steak and mashed
You know what would be
potatoes.
good? Okay, yeah. I was gonna say like the steak from Gabby's or something.
Oh my God, Gabby's. Can I have a second meal?
Quesadilla Pepito.
The fajitas.
The fajitas. That meat goes crazy.
The rice and the beans.
Oh, that could be your side.
Yeah. Can I have like 50 sides? I'm gonna be fat.
If you ever find yourself in upstate New York, in an hour and 45 out of the city in Ellenville, New York, shout out my mom's hometown. There's a little Mexican restaurant called Gabby's Cafe, and you will simply never have a better vibe, experience, and food.
Yeah.
And it's so cheap for what it is.
Yes.
Like steak fajitas for like $12.
Yes. Best Mexican food ever.
Because I got into my fajita era, remember, randomly, like a couple months ago. And everywhere around here, it's like 27. If you want to get steak, it's like $30.
Yeah.
It's so cheap.
They're so cheap.
And they have, so if we're like diving into the menu, you could, I would recommend this chips and salsa, delectable. And then you get a quesadilla. It's mushroom quesadilla, but something about it.
Pepito.
They got the sauces.
Yeah,
and
they just do something special.
Ugh.
Something about the salsa verde is so good for no reason. Like, I don't know what they put in
Sabrina loves the rice and beans. I'm not a rice and bean person, but apparently
it's so good.
Their
beans are perfect. Their
is
rice
it seasoned
is
in
perfect.
something?
Yeah, it's seasoned.
It's probably like sazon.
Yeah, it's literally probably sazon rice or with saffron. I don't think actually.
Saffron's expensive, probably not.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just good. They probably
Get
put
yourself
it in
a
this
little-
like dusty, like old as heck pan
That
and
they don't
swish
wash,
it
yeah.
around, and that's why it's amazing.
Get yourself a marg,
Yes.
and the flan's pretty good.
yes.
So-
Flan is very good.
Anything really.
Dessert,
Oh yeah.
tiramisu. Duh.
Apparently,
The
we
whole
found out that
pie.
it's tiramisu.
Tiramisu. I just had to... Tiramisu. It is Japanese, no?
No,
I thought it was Italian. It's Italian. No.
I think it's Italian.
Yeah, I think it's Italian.
All right. Last question. The question that's on the top of everybody's mind: will you be single forever?
Oh no. You know what? Probably. I think I'll be single for as long as I can without it being driving me nuts. Truly. I can't. I love my alone time.
Right. And I told you, like, if
I
it
love
wasn't for
peace.
Alex, I would be single.
Yeah.
For a long periodically time.
I love peace. Also, do you know how pure it would be to like find your forever at like 40? It'd be
My mom did that.
Yeah. It's like kind of cutie.
My mom found her forever at 47.
Yeah. And that's like really pure and cutie. Better than like
You know how fun it would
dating,
be
like,
to like
20-year-olds right
design,
now.
like live alone and have your own vibe in your apartment.
Yeah, that's what I want. Oh my god, my own apartment with my own vibe, and it doesn't matter what somebody else wants because I live alone.
Even with your very best friend, you're still sharing your spot. Say you're still sharing a space with another person, and it's still annoying.
yeah, I think because I don't have a lot of control over my environment and
The crave for that is like
the crave for that is so huge, and that's all I want is my own space, my own things, my own life by myself. I mean, obviously I want people around me, but like not to be tied down.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. That's the 10 it's like GQ, the like 25 questions with Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
10 questions with Sabrina. To get to know her. And maybe I think my hope with this is that obviously most of our listeners are people that already know us. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you're lying if you say you don't have a favorite. Because you do. And because, you know, we're very different. And I'm sure, like, friends that we share have a favorite. And, like, most of them probably like her more because she yaps less than me. But I want people who, like, find the podcast to be able to, like, get to know us in a way that, like, connects you.
Yes.
Like,
I feel like there's one of two people. There's people that are more like you and people that are more like me. Now you know a little more. Next week,
we're doing a guest episode. Yeah. So, until next time, bye, friend.
Bye, friend. Pew, pew, pew. That's our guest.